triumph over Benfica to guarantee a Champions League round of 16 place. But work to be done for the Blaugrana in La Liga. Just one win in the last 8 matches in the Primera. And while their opponents are lowly Valencia, who have travelled up the coast, Hansi Flick reckons it won't be easy amid signs that Los Che are improving under Carlos Corberán. Traditional playing of the Barcelona anthem. Distinctive sound here at the Montjuic. Always builds to a crescendo with that Barca, Barca, Barca line at the very end. Let's have a look at the two teams. Primera debut for Wojciech Szczęsny, referred to Iñaki Peña. Eric Garcia in for Ronald Araujo. Pedri has a stomach virus and is missing. Frenkie de Jong involved, and Ferran Torres expected to play through the middle with Robert Lewandowski on the bench tonight. Jose Gaya, a vastly experienced figure. We'll be seeing plenty of Lamine Yamal. Frenkie de Jong doing the honours there for Barca. Referee Cesar Sotogrado from Toledo, representing La Rioja. Frenkie de Jong not as accustomed to most when it comes to the protocols as the VAR centre, with Carlos del Cerro Grande on duty. And for Valencia, Georgi Mamardashvili between the posts, Liverpool bound next season. Christian Mosquera is suspended. Jarek plays from the outset. Barrenechea out with a foot injury. Pepelu comes in, and Hugo Duro, 13 goals last season, a personal best for a single campaign in La Liga for him. 6 so far this time around. And the excellent Rafinha is raring to go. Well nigh unstoppable of late. Valencia fans in attendance. There is Hansi Flick with Markus Zorg alongside him in the technical area. Sunday evening here in Barcelona. And just about ready for the off. No rain in the forecast. Actually quite pleasant viewing conditions here at Barcelona's temporary home. And a fixture that carries weight and tradition. Barcelona against Valencia for the 180th time in the top flight. And let me say good evening, Alex.
Good evening, Derek. It's going to be an entertaining game. Valencia are improving against since Carlos Corberán took over of this team, and Barcelona are torn. Their fans are torn between being delighted for the team's performance in the Super Cup against Real Madrid, in the European Cup against Benfica, but they're confused about the performance of the team in La Liga. Only one win in the last 8 games, 3 consecutive defeats here at home. They need to improve because now Real Madrid are 9 points ahead on the table.
Yeah, it's all been a bit schizophrenic from Barcelona. See if they can solve the problems in Primera terms anyway tonight. Hugo Duro was lurking there. So maybe an early test here for the Barcelona defence. Trying to get into position to play it over was Luis Rioja, who's a pacey footballer, a technical footballer.
One of the best wingers, left wingers of La Liga. He's going to give a lot of work to Jules Koundé on this flank. Luis Rioja, 31 years old, living up to his last name. You know that Rioja is a an excellent wine-producing region in Spain. He gets better with age.
No, it's well said, Alex. And very apt where Luis Rioja is concerned. Early stages. And a throw in here for Jose Gaya to contemplate. A few years ago was sharing speculative sentences with Barcelona. Grabbed there by Szczęsny. Maybe a surprise that he's in goal again. Still getting used to the Barcelona setup under Hansi Flick with a high line. He was discomfited more than once in the Benfica game.
He doesn't mix well with that strategy of a high line for a goalkeeper, his age and his pace that came out from retirement this summer. He didn't look good at Benfica, but Hansi Flick trusts him much better than he trusts in Iñaki.
Lamine Yamal getting on the ball, trying to chip it in, and what a chance early on. Frenkie de Jong only too happy to snap it up. And it's a dream start here for Barcelona. A team in need of a boost as far as the Primera is concerned. You can't really get off to a better beginning than that one. De Jong wearing the armband and now celebrating.
It can't get any better for Barcelona, Derek. The way they scored this goal with Lamine Yamal, who had a very discreet performance at Benfica at the Champions League despite winning a penalty. It all starts with this quick combination, the energy that Fermin provides to this team, the quality, surrounded by two players. He does this amazing service for the movement. Ferran Torres making a diagonal run, clearing the space for Frenkie de Jong. He's got time for a first touch, and then the way he finishes in front of Mamardashvili. Sheer class by Frenkie de Jong. Great play by Lamine Yamal and Fermin. Better start ever for Barcelona in this season.
And Frenkie de Jong, no stranger to scoring against Los Che. Good time in his career. And Barcelona off and running. Well, not really what Valencia needed. We heard Kay and the team in the studio talking about their improvement, and it has been a discernible improvement under Carlos Corber. While to frustrate. Well, plan A at the window. What does plan B consist of for them?
There's that saying in Spanish, in football, is saying hacer el partido largo, so make the game as long as possible. That was plan A for Valencia, to keep the game tight. I don't think they're going to change that much. They need to stay compact, tight. They're trying a high line against Barcelona, which is quite risky considering that Ferran is faster, way faster than Lewandowski. I don't know if they were expecting that, but they're not going to change anything from the time being.
Well, the energy from Fermin Lopez, and here they come again. Barcelona, plenty of attacking options once more, and of course Rafinha is maybe the most dangerous attacker of all right now for the Blaugrana. The alarm bells ringing again.
And it's, again, Fermin getting involved. Alejandro Valde, who is improving a lot when it comes to his offensive output. And I think there was a touch by Fulquier denying Rafinha, or blocking Rafinha's shot.
Yeah, strong run by Alex Balde in the build-up just then. See what Barcelona tend to do. Corner kick situations. Headed away, strong header away by Cesar Tárrega. Hails from the Valencia area, like so many in their ranks. There's Lamine Yamal trying to burst through the centre on that occasion for the Blaugrana. Well, it's a high-tempo start here from Barca.
Exactly what they needed and exactly what Hansi Flick was expecting, and that's the reason why there's so much rotation in Barcelona's squad. He wanted fresh legs. He wanted to be aggressive since the beginning, and his players are delivering.
It's good to see Fermin Lopez in the initial 11. See what occurred there. Fermin Lopez together with Dimitri Fulquier,
providing the same energy, the same high press that Gavi provides in that number 10 position for Barcelona. The number 10 for Hansi Flick is not the most technically gifted player, but the player who's got more energy, and Fermin does that role superbly. This is Lamine Yamal. Look at Ferran Torres' movement off the ball, just throwing a defender with him and clearing the space for Frenkie de Jong coming from behind. Fulquier is a little bit late closing down that area, but it's about how quick you can move the ball, and Barcelona are so far in these 7 minutes outstanding.
It's going to be really fascinating to see how this goes up front for Barcelona tonight. I say that because, well, we all know how great a goal scorer Robert Lewandowski is, but hasn't been in the best of form, and it's a different look in attack here with Ferran Torres leading the line.
And not only in attack, in defense, starting the press from the first line. Ferran is much better doing that than Lewandowski.
It was his pass that time. Ferran Torres, former Valencia player, of course. Product of the youth academy. And here is Lamine Yamal.
Frenkie de Jong was trying to make the same run again, trying to connect with Lamine Yamal.
They can hit you from the right, they can hit you from the left. Balde high up the pitch that time. 7 minutes on the clock. Barcelona in front already. Goal courtesy of Frenkie de Jong. Eric Garcia's pass disguised that nicely. De Jong. Balde in position, and there's the goal from Ferran Torres. Well, a quiet celebration, considering it is against his past. But Barcelona in rude health here. They need a victory to try to lift themselves up in La Liga. But Valencia off to a wretched start.
And you were so right, Derek, a few seconds ago. They can kill you from the right, they can kill you from the left, and that's why Alejandro Balde's improvement in offensive production is so important. He gives the width, that allows Rafinha to occupy Fulquier,